What's up, family? I'm back with another update. Now, family, I have a video at the end. This is keying up to everything. You guys thought, of course, we're looking at everything what Elon Musk is saying. True. But do we really understand who else is behind this cryptocurrency? Do you also know, not just Methuselah, but look at what they're trying to do. Pay attention. Making 90 the new 50 by 2030. Okay, we got politicians. We have politicians, Democrats or the Republicans. They all want the same thing. They believe in the science. And the science will blow Dogelon Mars to space. It's not just about you're crunching down the numbers, of course, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, there's so much utility that's connected with Dogelon Mars. Okay? Now, I'm going to be playing a video where these politicians, and not even just politicians, scientists, they're speaking about longevity. Who doesn't want to live long? Who does not want to become younger when they're older? Honestly, who wants to look older and not younger? So this is great science. And as you see, we incubate and sponsor mission relevant ventures, fund research and support projects and prizes to accelerate breakthroughs in longevity. Want to help? That's the key word, fam. So the price is still beautiful. I hope you guys are stuffing your bags, because I'm stuffing my bags as much as I can. And if others don't like it, it's okay. We're going to keep on pushing. I'm going to keep on putting these facts in your face. So let me go ahead and play this video, and I'll get right back to you.
Two things. We need a easy to understand explanation of the possibility backed up by scientists and the papers and everything else, but so that people realize it's not just, an interesting publicity stunt, but in fact a report on the scale of opportunity that science is now putting at our doorstep. The second thing, I think, is that we need to look at the totality of government. You need a totally different Food and Drug Administration approach. You can't say we're going to have this great trial and in 27 years we'll know something. You have to literally from the ground up say to yourself, if this is the zone we're in, maybe we need either a division of the FDA or a parallel to the FDA that has a totally different set of capabilities. The other part of it is to liberate a fair amount of money simply by getting CBO of the Congressional Budget Office and others to model, if you did in fact get these breakthroughs, what is their economic return, and therefore what's a rational investment strategy. And I think the numbers will be shocking, that the potential return is so enormous. And then finally, you need a publicity campaign that basically says, would you like to live healthier, longer, with greater opportunities at lower cost? And if the answer is yes, here's the information that shows you how close we are to being able to deliver that.
Speaker Gingrich, words I never thought I would say, the words that you wouldn't expect the former chairman of the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee to utter. But on this, we are in full agreement. First, Dylan, thank you so much for your leadership in this space. And thank you, Mr. Speaker, for reaching out and for educating me about this issue. I think you would agree, Mr. Speaker, that for most of our former colleagues, when they hear the word longevity, they're just thinking about how many more terms does that mean in the House, and the thinking may not expand much beyond that. And that is why he's exactly right, that we really need to focus on educating members of Congress and other policymakers in the White House, out of the White House, on not just the moral benefits of this, but the very positive economic impacts this has. I learned that Democrats and Republicans hardly agree on anything, which means they have an obligation to agree on something. And so I reached across the aisle, and I think this is a really good template for a conversation during the next hour or so. And so what's the political agenda? What's the strategy to interact with policymakers. And I found that everybody in Congress wants to do something about Alzheimer's because every member of Congress was hearing the same thing in their districts. It wasn't just a Republican issue or a Democratic issue or a Rust Belt issue or a suburban issue or a blue state issue or a red state issue. And Mr. Speaker, I found such a wonderful ally in Congressman Tom Cole, conservative member of the House Appropriations Committee from Oklahoma, former head of the Republican National Committee, and I was, again, the chairman of the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee, both of us on the Appropriations Committee. And working with Tom Cole and Rosa DeLauro, you could not find more polar opposites in Congress than Rosa DeLauro and Tom Cole. But they formed a cohesive effort in the Appropriations Committee to provide record-breaking increases in funding for NIH and other entities of government, specifically for Alzheimer's research.
So family, you guys heard what they said. Alzheimer's, people want that to be gone. They want to live longer, have longer terms. So a Methuselah Foundation is a big deal. It's not just a regular foundation. It's not just a regular company, family. So my insights of Dogelon Mars, oh yeah, we are going above 3 zeros. It may not be this year, it may not be next year, but what I do know, it's a great thing that Vitalik Buterin sent his Dogelon Mars to Methuselah Foundation because it's for a great cause and it will change the future of living. It's all about longevity, family. Okay, deep space food travel, family. Y'all go to Charlene YouTube channel, Making Crypto with Char. I'm telling you, great insight. I just want to put out some information to you guys and show you that we are holding something way better than a gold mine. Family, this may be the next Bitcoin. Because why? This is changing people's lives. New creation, new science, technology, innovation. Dogelon Mars is the interplanetary token. And there's so much that's going to come on with that ecosystem. Like Kevin O'Leary said, he's deeply invested into Polygon. And you know who's on Polygon chain? Dogelon Mars. It was the first currency that could be connected with Polygon. Remember that. All right. So when you guys hear Kevin O'Leary talking about Polygon, think about Dogelon Mars as well. So family, thank you guys for watching this video early this morning. Just know that we are very, very bullish. Main thing that I told you guys, you got to build more confidence and be more disciplined. Do your research. And while you're doing your research, live healthy. Feel good, knowing that you hold the first interplanetary token that was ever created. Be happy that you are one of the 126,000 holders that's holding Dogelon Mars. We are the chosen one, as what Charlene was saying. So family, thank you guys once again. Remember, we are going to Mars. Our bags are stuffed, and we're still stuffing them because we are going to reach financial freedom. That's why we are here, family, and that's where we want to be.